Hello students, welcome to my channel. In today's class we are going to discuss about emission and absorption spectrums. In the previous video we have already discussed about various electromagnetic radiations and electromagnetic spectrum and also hydrogen spectrum. I will give you the link in the description for your reference. Now let us move on to our topic, that is emission and absorption spectrums. So before going to that, what is meant by spectrum? So spectrum is nothing but a band of colors. The spectrum is nothing but a band of colors. Suppose if white light is passed through a prism, suppose if it is a prism, if white light is passed through a prism, then the dispersion of light takes place. If you take, this is a prism, when white light is passed through this prism, it produces several colors. That is, the dispersion of light takes place. So these colors are nothing but VIBGYOR. This is VIBGYOR. So here it exhibits several colors, that is the band of colors. So this band of colors is nothing but a spectrum. When white light is passed through a prism, then the dispersion of light takes place and produces a band of colors. This band of colors is nothing but VIBGYOR. So this comes under one type of spectrum. Okay, so spectrum is nothing but a band of colors. So here the spectrum is mainly classified into two types. One is emission spectrum, other one is absorption spectrum. So here emission spectrum means the spectrum of electromagnetic radiation which is obtained by obtained from emitted substance. Okay, the spectrum of electromagnetic radiation emitted by a substance is called emission spectrum, whereas the spectrum obtained by transmitting electromagnetic radiation through a substance is nothing but absorption spectrum. So the spectrum obtained by transmitting electromagnetic radiation through the substance is called absorption spectrum. So now let us discuss these two types of spectrums in detail. So suppose an excited sample is there. If you take an excited sample, here is an excited sample is there. So from this excited sample, it will radiate some amount of energy in the form of radiation. So it will emit energy in the form of radiation. That radiation consists of several wavelength ranges. So that means it exhibits several colors. So that bands is nothing but emission spectrum. Okay. So otherwise, if you take white light, when this white light is passed through a sample, if the white light is passed through a sample, that sample absorbs some amount of radiation. So that spectrum is nothing but absorption spectrum. Okay, so the spectrum obtained by excited sample is nothing but emission spectrum, whereas the spectrum obtained by absorbing some radiation from white light is nothing but absorption spectrum. So in order to get clear spectrum, we should pass this excited sample through a prism. So here the excited sample means when the sample is excited, the electrons will present in the high energy level. When the sample gets excited, the electrons present in the sample, suppose if you take, this is the hydrogen gas, the sample of hydrogen gas will be there. So here it consists of several number of hydrogen atoms. Each atom consists of one electron. So these electrons will be excited to high energy levels. So when an electron is present in the high energy level, simply according to Bohr's theory, the electron will be de-excited. That means the electron moves from high energy level to low energy level by emitting some amount of energy. So that is in the form of radiation. So that spectrum obtained is nothing but emission spectrum. So here from this excited sample, so the emission of radiation takes place. If you observe that emitted radiation through a prism, suppose if a prism is placed here is a prism is there. So by placing a prism here, you can observe the excited radiation. So the emitted radiation, it will fall on the prism and it will be emitted. So this is observed under a detector. So here it is a detector is there. So on this detector you can observe the radiation. It is in the form of band of colors. So this spectrum obtained is nothing but emission spectrum. Okay. So otherwise, if you take a white light, So when this white light is passed through a sample, so this sample absorbs some amount of radiation. So this is the sample of absorption. This is the sample of absorption. So when white light is passed through sample, then some amount of radiation is absorbed by the substance and the remaining will be transmitted. So the transmitted radiation, if the transmitted radiation is passed through prism again, and it will be detected on detector. It will be detected on detector. So here it is a detector. So if this prism absorbs, if the prism is present here, we can distinguish various wavelength ranges. So here white light is there. So when this white light, generally this white light consists of 7 colors. When these 7 colors are passed through sample of absorption, so some of the colors will be absorbed. That means some of the wavelengths will be absorbed by the sample. Only the remaining colors, that means remaining wavelengths will be transmitted to this prism. And this transmitted radiation will be detected on the detector. So here 7 colors will be there. So few of the colors will be absorbed. That means few of the radiations, that means few of the wavelengths will be absorbed by this sample. Suppose if 2 wavelengths are absorbed here, the remaining 5 wavelengths will be detected here on the detector. So this is about absorption spectrum, and this is the emission spectrum. This is absorption spectrum. So if you observe this emission spectrum is observed just like the bright lines on dark background. Bright lights on dark background. Suppose here is a dark background is there. This is the dark background. So on this dark background we have some bright lines. So here it is, some bright lines are there, or we can represent like this. So here are some bright lines will be there. So these are not visible like here, but those lights are visible. Bright lines will be visible there. So here bright lines are formed on the dark background. Okay. So just reverse to this concept. Here in case of absorption spectrum, dark lines are obtained under bright background. So here if you take the spectrum range like this, so this background is bright background. So on this bright background we have some dark lines. So like this. Okay. So in emission spectrum, bright lines are observed under dark background. So whereas in absorption spectrum, dark lines are obtained under bright background. So dark lines are obtained under bright background. So here 7 colors should be there. So among these 7 colors, 2 colors, that means 2 wavelengths will be absorbed by the sample, and remaining 5 wavelengths will be detected only. So here we can detect only 5 wavelengths, that means 5 colors only. So these 5 colors. So the remaining 2 colors will be absorbed by the sample. So that's why it is called absorption spectrum. So this is called emission spectrum. Okay, clear? And next. So during this emission spectrum, an excited atom moves to lower energy level. So during this absorption spectrum, an excited atom moves to lower energy level. But in this case, in case of absorption spectrum, an atom attains from higher energy level. An atom attains higher energy level. Okay, by absorbing some amount of electromagnetic radiation by the sample, so it will get excited. And next, so this is due to wavelength of emitted radiation, this is due to wavelength of absorbed radiation. So this is the major difference between emission spectrum and absorption spectrum. I hope you like this video. Thank you. Like the session, share the session and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.